Let's begin.
We start with the first laugh. John Heffron on the dangers of strippers.
So learned a big lesson last week I'd like to pass along to the fellas that are here. Let's say, fellas, you go to a strip club and you weren't supposed to be there, right? Let's say you chose your wife or girlfriend, you were going to go paint churches or something. Don't get the stripper wearing the glitter. Yes. Seemed like a good idea at the time, what with Whitesnake playing and all. However, I went home with stripper dust. And that's a tough one to get out of. Yeah, what are you doing with all that glitter on you? Making you a card? Plus, I think everybody here should go to your local strip club and support the dancers. Because you'll find that they're all going to school. And they need money for books and stuff. So you should give them cash. Because one day you can be on your hospital gurney getting ready for your double bypass, look up and go, cinnamon? You made it. Nice job.
Best of the 4 states, nominations underway. This is the final week to nominate that business.
Yeah, you want to make sure you get in there and do that. And, you know, give some love to your favorite local businesses. Big thanks to Pinnacle Vet Clinic for helping us do that. One of the cool things I think about Best of the 4 states is we'll go through this nomination phase, then a voting phase, and then that site is up all year long as a resource to use. And then that way when you're going, where should I go get this thing? Who should I call for this service? You'll be able to have that and use that as reference the entire time. But right now, nomination time. So if you've got a favorite local business, get over to BigDog979.com and you can nominate them.
It's time for
Good morning, BJ. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, what do we have today?
What did the pig say on a hot summer day? Right. Yes, they do say that.
I'm frying out here.
Oh, yeah, you're close. I'm baking.
I'm baking. Yeah, there we go.
I like they were like Italian. I'm baking out here.
It's hot.
Somebody turn on the fan, huh?
Some Jersey
Pigs can be from all over,
Hey,
you know.
Yeah, true.
It's Italian sausage. They keep coming, baby. Thank you, Jules.
How about some nerd news?
Nerd news. Let's do it.
A study pinpointed the sunniest place in the world, and it's not Phoenix. It's a plateau in Chile. It gets blasted by more sun rays than any other spot on Earth. Basically, you will get sunburned there faster than anywhere else on the planet.
I could believe that. I would have guessed closer to the equator somewhere. I had a friend that went to Chile, and he was like, it's wild. You can be at the beach and then snow ski within it because it's such a narrow country, like in a very short amount of time. It's pretty wild.
Scientists may have finally figured out a way to predict earthquakes. They say GPS data showed that there are tiny slips in the tectonic plates about 2 hours before earthquakes actually happen.
Yeah?
They just said we need a lot more sensors, and they need to be 100 times better than the ones we currently have, and then we'll be able to let everybody know 2 hours beforehand.
Sounds like we're a long way off, but they do have an idea, and that would help a lot. I would guess.
At least to give a 2-hour warning?
2-hour warnings be huge.
A study at the University of Toronto found infants' hearts race sync up to live music. They even found it more exciting to watch TV that was live than a recorded one.
I used to put my babies in front of the TV all the time. They'd kick around. I always assumed color was a lot of the thing, but I guess maybe it was more sound.
My daughter was hockey.
Hockey? She liked watching hockey?
When she was a baby.
Yeah.
Other games, no. But you put her in front of a hockey game?
Both my kids were born like right before football season. So they watched a lot of football, isn't it? But I put headphones on my wife's stomach when she was pregnant. And they get super active. I could see the music reaction thing.
The next time you feel a little hungry, maybe sit with that feeling for a minute or two.
Okay.
A study from the University of Michigan found bodies might age a little more slowly when you're hungry.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm getting old fast.
No. Are you hungry?
Nope. But I eat as soon as I am.
Oh. Okay.
Sometimes when I'm not even hungry, I'm still eating.
And in NASA has a lot. They in a return to nerd news from about a year ago, a little over a year ago. Actually, not quite a year ago. They launched a mission to a very valuable astronaut. They say it could contain so much iron, nickel, and gold that it could be worth $10 quintillion. And we have not heard a single thing about that mission.
So some asteroid is out there.
Worth a lot of stuff.
Do you think they would deliberately try to run it into us just so they could collect that?
No, they're going to send little mining robots.
So we are going to try Armageddon. We just don't know if it's working or not.
Mine it. And then
bring it back.
Bring it back.
Yeah. We'll see. You make it sound like it's the miner. You had the little hammer and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's the one off of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Like
that guy is up there.
No, it's the robot. Chip it away.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know.
Still, no news about that at all. Makes me very suspicious. There's nerd news.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
When you tuck your gun into the waistband of your pants, you know what you're asking and risking, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're pointing that when I was taught how to shoot guns as a child, it was you don't ever point this at anything that you are not trying to shoot, right?
Yes.
Anything, whatever's in front of this can be killed.
Yes. Or shut off.
Exactly.
Guy in Cleveland tried to rob a gas station early yesterday morning, but when he tried to pull his gun out of his waistband, it got stuck and
Oh, God.
fired.
Oh, no. He Barney Fifed his own stuff?
And the bullet went directly into his groin.
God bless. Oh, my God.
Now, unfortunately, I do not know the specifics about what part of the groin was hit,
Doesn't matter.
but it's safe to say there's nothing down there in that region that you want a bullet to go through.
Not even a little bit. Nope.
He was rushed to the hospital, and cops say he will be charged, but they're pending on just what they want to add to him.
Yeah. First, he's got to make it through some surgeries, and then he'll be charged. Insult to injury. Oh, God. The gun in the waistband thing, bad move. Just don't do that. Front or back. Nobody needs another beehole. Nobody wants a hole shot through their groin like this dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Shark Week begins Monday. Shark Week underway. Got me thinking about the top 6 things that annoy sharks.
Okay.
This is the top 6 things that annoy sharks.
I wonder what annoys sharks.
Your top 6 list today. Number 6, people who see their cold, dead eyes and just assume they're Russian sharks.
That's good.
Number 5, recognize a tooth dangling from a pot dealer's necklace.
Very nice. Okay.
Number 4, being the mascot of a crappy hockey team.
Well, I thought they were good maybe once. I don't know. Really, I don't know hockey well enough.
Number 3, getting caught on camera leaving the bar with a whale.
We've all been there, Shark. It's okay.
Number 2, just how bland vegans taste.
That's very good.
Top 6 things that annoy sharks. Number 1, dumb humans that still think it's funny to hum the theme to Jaws on the beach, whether a shark is around or not.
I bet they do hate that song.
There's your top 6 list today. Nominations are underway in the best of the 4 states. You got now through Sunday to nominate that business that you think should be the best in the 4 states.
BigDog979.com is where you need to go. Let's say restaurants. They're not just the best restaurant. We break it down. There's 100 different categories. So get a favorite food truck, barbecue place, Italian place, desserts. All those categories are there. And we have a lot of nominations already, but you want to make sure your favorites are there. Go to BigDog979.com and nominate now.
Friday means Mount Rushmore Day. We take a topic or look at something that we would then go, what would be our Mount Rushmore? We say them, via draft style. Mm-hmm. We then post it, and then we let you, one, pick the winner, who had a better Mount Rushmore, me or Bobby, and two, what would your Mount Rushmore on said topic be?
Tomorrow, by the way, this will get to our topic, is the beginning of the Running of the Bulls.
Running of the Bulls.
Starts tomorrow, Pamplona, Spain, which is scary.
Yeah.
I mean, that feels like a scary thing, but there scarier things to have to run from.
Yeah. The running of the blank. And we're going to put the Mount Rushmore in there of the running of the blank that we would not want to be chased
Exactly.
by.
More terrifying than bulls.
The bulls.
All right, let's do the coin flip. Here we go.
Heads.
Tails it is. Okay. There are so many options, and this is a hard one for me to get a number one.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to go with cobras. Imagine having, like, how many bulls do you think there are? Bunch of them.
Like 40.
Okay.
50 bulls.
40 or 50 cobras caged up, and you're just in front of them, and then they open the cage, and you have to run away from the cobra. That sounds like maybe the most terrifying thing I can imagine. Cobras, number one.
Okay. Interesting. Not even on my list.
Mm-hmm.
My first number one pick, I'm going to go with something that basically, once it catches you, it disables you with its poison, and then it slowly eats you while you're alive. And that is a Komodo dragon.
Komodo dragon. I had it on my list. Yeah.
Komodo dragon, plus they get 300 pounds.
They're large.
If they catch you, you're dead. And that is terrifying to me, to be eaten alive.
I agree. I don't disagree with that. And there is the poisoning stage. If they bite you, it's like so venomous, or it's like bacteria, I think.
You're paralyzed.
Weird.
Then it just slowly eats you while you're alive.
Does lead me to my number two, also eaten. I think it's going to rough you up and kill you first, but I don't want to go through that to get there. And that would just be grizzly bears.
Okay.
They're super fast, too. And the point is, I cannot outrun them. They're too fast.
Yeah.
Too big. Will eat you. Going grizzly bear, number two.
All right. My next one, because I think they would be terrifying in multiple ways, because I think just hearing 40 or 50 of them making their noise, and that is the hyena.
Hyena.
Because one, they will eat you as well. And two, just could you imagine 40 or 50 of them? Because one, hearing, and you're running from something, but hearing a noise as they're chasing you,
It would be creepy.
adds to the terrifying aspect of it. So I'm going hyena.
I could see that being
Number
scary.
two.
Yeah. We have such different lists. I did have Komodo dragon on mine. Where do I go with my number three pick? I want to reserve that one for 4. I will take, you know what? I will just continue with, I've always been afraid of. I've talked about it quite a bit.
Okay.
I'm going to go with mountain lion at number 3 then. Mountain lion at 3. It's slightly scarier and more reasonable than the other thing I was considering taking.
Okay.
But we'll see if that's still there.
Okay. Well, with my 3 pick, I'm going to see if I'm allowed to take this or not.
Okay.
But my 3 would be Bigfoot.
Yes.
Or Big Feet.
Go for it. Bigfoot.
If you have 40, 50 Bigfoot chasing you.
Big feets?
Big Feets?
Bigfoots.
Bigfoots.
I don't know exactly what
Whatever
the plural
the plural
of Bigfoot is.
Whatever
40 Bigfoots. Let's just go with that.
chasing you
Yeah.
all at once.
Terrifying.
I think would be terrifying.
I agree. I would agree with that. All right. Finally, for number 4 for me, I will see if you will allow this as well. The human is a mammal. Am I allowed to take a human?
Yeah.
Ninjas at number 4.
Oh,
the running of the ninjas.
Hold on. I feel like I was tricked. Are humans? They're mammals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ninjas.
Ninjas. I take ninjas at number 4.
Just specific, skilled humans.
Yes. Yeah, of course. It's got to be specific skilled. Not just 40 any humans is scary,
Okay.
but 40 ninjas chasing me.
Okay.
Terrifying. I'm taking ninjas at 4.
Oh, what do I pick next? I think gorilla could be good.
That's good.
I think a cheetah would be good because cheetahs are so fast. I know I'm losing.
I think I'm losing to most of these
Instantly?
animals, truly.
Well, true. Next, possibly a hippopotamus.
I had that on the list, yes.
But I'm going with the cousin of the hippopotamus because of the horn, and that is the rhinoceros.
Rhino. I like that.
The rhino because of the horn. And the horn only is why I'm picking it, because if they do, they can
Gore you. Same as the bull.
Yes.
I mean, it's one of the same, and bigger and heavier, so when it tramples you, you're done.
It's like a hippo with a horn.
Yeah. I thought about hippos, too, and those tusks, and I mean, they kill a ton of people every year.
Yes.
I even looked up how fast can a hippo run. By the way, about 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, probably faster than us.
Probably faster than you. So that's just the way it's going to be. Hippo scary. I also, for honorable mentions, I had hornets on the list. Imagine them unleashing a deal of hornets.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Terrible. Jaguars. Pirates, if we allowed the ninjas thing.
You just would have went down
To pirates.
specific skilled or specific type of humans.
Yes.
Maybe that's a Mount Rushmore for another day.
That's true. Scariest humans.
Scariest humans or skilled humans that would be chasing you.
Yeah. Instead, I have cobras, grizzly bear, mountain lion, and ninjas.
Okay, I went with Komodo dragon, the hyena, the Bigfoot or big feet. I think it's big feet.
Big feet. Let's go with that. Why
Okay.
not?
And then rhino.
Okay. It's a good list today. You can let us know who has the better Mount Rushmore of other things that are scary to run from, just like the running of the bulls. And you can let us know what would be on your Mount Rushmore as well. We'll get it up at Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show on Facebook.
How about some knowledge nuggets?
Make me smarter, Chris Purple Haze.
Brushing your teeth didn't take off in the United States until after World War II, when soldiers came home and brought the habit back with them.
Was it a European thing before then?
Yes.
Hard to believe that that's a habit they would have developed during war times.
Right.
But I don't know. Whatever.
There's a Guinness World Record for the most prolific cannibal. It's a tribal chief from Fiji in the 1800 named Ratu Uder. That is right. Ratu Uder.
Oh, Uder.
Uder.
Okay.
Uder, I think, is his middle name and his last name.
Could be.
Ratu Uder ate between 872 and 999 people.
That's such specific numbers. If you're at 872, if you just said 8 to 900, that makes more sense.
No, 872 to 999.
Dude, I've eaten a lot of beef, but I don't think I've eaten, 872 cows.
Right.
That's so many people that
Yeah, he's ate a lot.
That's a ton. Yeah. Well, he is the chief.
Yeah. There are only 47 aircraft carriers active in the world right now. They belong to 14 different navies.
We have how many of them? I don't know. A few.
Yeah, a few of them.
Yeah.
The album that spent the most weeks at the Billboard Top 200 chart is Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
Okay.
It has spent 990 weeks in the top 200. That is more than 19 years.
Wow. That is a long time. That's pretty good album sales out of a record, isn't it? Not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Drowning in cold water gives you a better chance of survival than in warm water. The cold water slows your heartbeat, gives you up to an hour to be resuscitated. In warm water, you basically are done in 6 minutes or less.
How about that as you head to the lake, huh? That's fun.
Yeah. Nice warm water the lake is. Just a heads up.
Yeah. Okay.
And Adolf Hitler wrote his own biography under a fake name in 1923, which presented him as the savior for Germany and compared him to Jesus.
Oh, good.
And helped push him up in the political ranks.
Yeah.
It was a propaganda piece that he wrote himself.
Yeah. Well, that's
And
not
it worked.
important. And it worked. Yeah. Look what he done. Good for him, I guess.
Yeah. There's knowledge nuggets today.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Minor league baseball teams come up with some very single gimmicky things.
No.
trying to get people to come into the game.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not sure this was one's going to catch on, though.
Okay.
24-year-old guy named Andrew was at a minor league baseball game in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. He was watching the State College Spikes, who are apparently one of the St. Louis Cardinals' lower-level teams.
I didn't even know that, honestly.
And at some point during the game, he decided to start pleasuring himself.
Oh.
Right there in the stands.
It's Michael Jackson Beat It night at the ballpark. Could that have been it?
Someone called the cops.
Yeah.
And told them there were 2 reasons. Actually, the cops are called. Yeah. He told them there were 2 reasons why he just couldn't wait.
Okay, I'm interested.
I've got 2 reasons why I just couldn't wait. I'm sorry.
Baseball turns me on.
1, all of the very hot young college girls that were at the game.
Okay, yes.
1. 2, he had just gotten an unexpected text from an ex-girlfriend that, got him very excited.
It must have been a good one.
Yeah.
My goodness.
He's been arrested and charged with open lewdness and disorderly conduct.
Yeah, you can't just spank it on the third baseline box seats. That doesn't work at all.
No.
What in... Good Lord. I mean, I still don't think it's right, but go to the bathroom or something. To whip it out right there in front of all the other probably dozens of baseball fans, I'm sure, at this game is not the route that you need to take, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Well, I learned that we have settled it. The plural of Bigfoot is going to be big feet, just to let you know, in case you run across a herd of big feet, or a pride of them, or a flock, or a cubby of big feet. I don't know what a group of them is called yet, but the plural of them is big feet.
Big feet. That's what we're going with.
We're going with. What did you learn today?
I learned that apparently of any type of human, ninjas are the scariest types of humans for you. We learned that in the Mount Rushmore today.
Think about what cold-blooded killers ninjas are.
Yeah. Ninjas, most terrifying type of human.
I think they are. Yeah. I'd argue that they are. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Frank Caliendo on why he loves Scooby-Doo.
I love the cartoons, man. Some of my favorites, like I love watching Scooby-Doo. I would watch Scooby-Doo just for the guest stars. Because they'd always have like somebody like Don Knotts or Jonathan Winters or somebody on there like that. Cultural icon or comedian coming on. Shaggy and Scooby come walking in.
Zoinks like hey Scoob. Like it's the Harlem Globetrotters. Like it's the guys who do the fancy basketball tricks.
Ruby Roo. Yeah. I wish they'd update that and do new Scooby-Doo movies. You'd tune in for the Chris Rock episode. I know I would. Shaggy and Scooby come walking in.
Zoinks like hey Scoob. Like it's Chris Rock.
Finally they put a black guy on Scooby-Doo who's not a damn globetrotter. And forget about Scooby Snacks. That dog's doing Scooby Crack.